Hello, you buzzers. I am back. I have returned. I have more customs. So, today we shall be working on my Bradford. I just got this fuel today from the infamous Nick TF89. So, yes. Anyway, yeah. I don't really have any more customs after that. I mean, I do have chassis. I do have these two chassis, so I don't know what I'm going to do with those. I'll figure something out, though. Hello, Terry. Hello, Samar. Welcome back. Hope you two are having a pleasant evening. Or day, or whatever fucking time it is, or for you guys, or whatever. Today I should be working on my Bradford custom, so. Sorry, I pulled my, Alright. You know, now that I look at this, I could have probably used this green for my atoms. Wait, that actually looks very similar to the green he has. Can I fix my atoms? Maybe. Is that good? Yes, it is. Hello, NYC. Welcome to the stream. Hold on, I gotta see my atoms real quick. Is it the same shade? Because if so, I can fix my atoms. Because I smudged him a long while ago. Oh, damn. Okay, so Adams is a little bit lighter. But... oh, I don't know if I want to redo him, though. Because I could redo Adams and fix that little smudge above his number there. But I don't know. I don't know if I want to be honest. I really like how my Adams came out. So I really don't know if I want to fix him or not. Ask Adams. Oh, yeah. I completely forgot about that series. I might do it again. But yeah. I don't know. I like Adams' color, but that smudge has bugged me ever since I finished this guy. So, I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I'm gonna put him back here. Don't scratch, please. Thank you. God, one bad thing about my setup is the shelf is too low. So I really have to get in there to actually put stuff back. Okay. That's that. So with Bradford here, I'm gonna look him over, see if I didn't need to do another coat of green, and then I need to do another coat on this roof here. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I should probably do another coat. How did the singing go? Oh, yes, it went real great. I actually won. So I won a 3-month scholarship to a music school. So it starts tomorrow, actually. So I'll go into there and just kind of, I believe, introduce myself, give them like a rundown of what I can do first. And then over the 3 months, I believe it'll be just kind of lessons. So it'll be every other Monday. And then, yeah. So, yeah, it was great. Really energetic. It went a lot better compared to my talent show one. Because I think it's because the talent show is my first real, like, actual performance in front of people. So I feel like this went a lot easier because of it. And coincidentally, I actually got on the news, too. So that's another plus. I did an interview. Granted, the segment wasn't as big on the news. It was only like maybe 30 seconds, but it was still like, oh my God, I'm on the news. So yeah, it was great. Yeah, had a lot of fun with it. All right, so I'll let this dry a little bit, and then that should be the green. So yeah, there we go. Keep yapping. I mean, Whataburger. Nice. 3D print. Yes. This is a 3D printed brake van from Nick TF89. Usually I'd like to make these things myself, and I probably should have, but his 3D prints are really good and accurate, so I just bought one off of him, like, I think a week ago, and it just arrived today, so excited for the 80th. Yeah, 80th, definitely. I don't know how much I'm gonna buy, because I do want that new, push-along, or, like, take-and-play one. I don't know, it's the Metal Thomas, with the Railway Series packaging, because I do want that, because I just love the packaging on that. So I think I'm definitely going to get at least one of those. Probably not any of the motorized stuff, to be honest, just because I'm not really into motorized, at least as much as I used to be. So I really have no purpose on buying them, except for, like, collecting. But even then, I don't really want to get them, because I don't want to waste money on it. Not that it is a waste of money, I just don't want to spend my money on that, because with my new job coming up, I'm definitely going to have more, but I also do need to start paying off my car, which I got recently, so that's going to take a good portion out of my paycheck. So, yeah. If you wouldn't know, yeah. Alright. Oh yeah, speaking of which, I did recently get a car too. Her name is Beatrice. She is, it is a 2012 Nissan, like Moldova or whatever, or Mirando, yeah. So yeah, I got her like maybe not even a week ago. I don't have her at the moment, because she is at the shop right now, because when my dad had the appointment set up to get another key, because it only came with one, they ended up finding a lot of other stuff wrong with it, so they're going to keep it over the weekend and fix it. So I should get it back like Tuesday, Wednesday, probably Wednesday. But yeah, so that's fun. Hornby Wendy, really? Hornby Henry, nice. I mean, if you got 250, inflation's crazy. Yeah, well, it's inflation, so I mean, there's not much you can do about that, to be honest. Oh god, my room is a mess. Oh, I haven't been here for a week, and it's already getting messier. Okay. I should probably get my Chromebook charged so I can use that for reference for Bradford. Okay. Oh, I also did get some other stuff today. I recently got a 2003 Murdoch and I believe a 2003 Express Coach for like only $20. So it was a really good deal. So those came today as well. I did also get a Boco, another Boco, just because it was a Boco, for $15. So that is definitely one of the things that I'm like, oh my god, I had to buy, basically. I will admit the Boco, at least, was a bit of an impulse buy, just because it was so cheap, but yeah. Hello, Tank Engine, welcome. Welcome. We were just talking about some stuff I got today. I hate how people are making well, why? I don't really see a problem with it, to be honest. I mean, it's just like an edit. Like, there was one on Twitter. Some guy had made a Boco edit for All Engines Going. I thought it was, like, really fire. And I honestly don't understand the hate for it, to be honest. Like, it's just an edit. Like, I mean, it's really well done, yeah. I just don't get why people hate it. Like, there's no real reason to hate it, to be honest. Like, yeah. But I guess everyone has their own opinion or whatever. But I mean, still. Alright. Honestly, I don't hate it. I really don't. kind of fall for it. Yeah. Okay, it's the falling for it. Yeah, that gets a little annoying how people convince you it's real when it's not. But I don't think the edit is like the edit portion of it isn't bad at all, to be honest. Like, yeah. uh, yeah, Donald Duck and Douglas. Yeah. I think I saw that too. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. As long as you have money, yes. Oh, all right. Okay. I think I'm just using this CGI render for reference. Oh, his little side box is darker. Why is that darker and not on his trains model? Oh, I was using his trains model. Ooh. That would have been bad for me. Okay. Alright, let me use a CGI model then. Okay, so it just looks like a little bit of white at the bottom. It's probably not white, but I'm gonna say it's white. Go with that. Ooh, sorry, I had to get a reference image up. Actually, I should do the red in the center first. That way I can cover the excess with the red, or with the white. Yeah, I should just do that. I don't know how long this stream is going to go on for, too. I just kind of figured might as well stream this, because I don't really have another video, at least planned, so. God, I am tired. Yeah, I got a lot of sleep today, but I am just like, so exhausted. Losing my mind because I don't know. Well, coming from a personal standpoint, I think Wooden Railway is probably better, just because it's almost a guarantee that they'll have every character. Because I'm pretty sure Wooden Railway is up there for one of the ranges that, like, made almost every single character. Like, I know there isn't a Bradford, but I mean, it's Bradford, so. Then there's also, Take and Play, which does have a lot. Capsule Play Rail, too. Oh, my God. I have always been wanting to get into Capsule Play Rail, but they're just so expensive. Like, I get that I have to import it, and all that, but I mean, Jesus. I'm seeing like $30 for like 6 engines. 6 engines for $30. And they're not even like the like rare expensive engines either. They're just like Thomas's. So I might get into it. I have no clue. I really do want to. It's just I gotta get a lot more money for that. But it also sucks too because it's more of a collectible kind of range, and I actually can use my Wooden Railway range. And I mean, that's what I've built my entire channel off of, so I mean, yeah. I don't know. Capsule Player on Murdoch, hell yeah. Oh, God, yeah. It's just what it is, really. But honestly, I would recommend either Wooden Railway or Trackmaster, just because there's more of an abundance of that. Or you could just be unique and go your own way, totally. But with, like, recommendations, I'd probably have to go with one of those two. Just because they're a bit more abundant, maybe? I guess that's what you can say. Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah. Quaku would be awesome. Why am I yawning now? I wasn't yawning earlier. Of course, it's as soon as I go on the stream that I want to fucking pass out. Ugh. Tiredness. Also, like $40, yeah. Depending on how much is in there is like, yeah. But what I have found too is that while the capsule play rail is like a little bit overpriced, it's also fairly priced. Like, I think capsule play rail is one of the few ranges that actually is priced fairly when it comes to resale. Because granted, you're paying 30 bucks for maybe 10 engines, or not 10 engines, like maybe a 20-25 lot. Um, but it is also the Thomas range, and they are imported. So, I think it is one of the more fair ranges in terms of resale out there, because Wooden Railway is honestly insane. Like, you've got 50 bucks for a lot of not four, like 10, 12 Wooden Railway engines, when you get like 20 or something for 30 bucks in capsule play rail. So, while it is overpriced, it is one of the more fair. So, yeah. At least that's my take on it. It could very well be different. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I thought about getting a play rail. Like, I had the opportunity to, not play rail, capsule, but I just kind of passed up on it. Because I knew if I got that, I would want to collect more and more, but then I wouldn't be able to have money for my Wooden Railway endeavors. So yeah. Sorry, Bradford. Ugh. Of course, I dropped him on the side that I just painted. Okay, he actually doesn't look too bad. Alright, he's good. Why that much? Yeah, it's, well, mainly just because it's, oh, sorry, I thought you were talking about mine. God damn. $100 is crazy. Mini diecast, right? Yeah, actually, I think I remember hearing something about that. On one of those, like, review videos. Yeah, I don't know. I've just been into Wooden Railway for, like, ever. So it's kind of just become my thing. I might collect play capsule, like I really do, but I don't know. I'd have to find a good amount in a really good deal for me to actually like start. Like, if I could get one of those big, huge lots for maybe like 50 bucks, I'd start. Yeah. Ugh. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna start yawning again. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. I'm probably gonna think about it. Alright, just gonna put my code on that side. I don't know if I'm gonna do his numbers on this side, to be honest, because I don't really want to. But I might, so yeah, I might get to see that. I have no clue. Yeah. Honestly, I think my Boko gets here maybe tomorrow, unless it came a bit early today. I kind of want to go see and check real quick, see if it came a bit earlier, because it said it was set for delivery, but it's also in my town, so I might be here today. I don't know. So you know what? After I do this coat, I think I'm gonna go check the mail real quick, and actually see if it came. So yeah, it's gonna stare at Bradford for a little bit. Thompson, his colleagues. Okay. So I'm gonna clean this brush up real quick so it doesn't crust over, and then I will go check the mail real quick, because I think it came, to be honest. Like, I'm gonna say it's here, but it's also in my town, so. All right. I will be right back, guys. Don't explode, whatever. Alright, I'm back. Final verdict is there is no Boko, so. Womp womp. Oh well, it didn't say it was supposed to come today anyway, so. But I figured I might as well check. Prank him. Prank him was crazy. Let's see. What should I miss? Okay. What is your top 5 favorite personality made OCs you love? What is your top 5 favorite personally made OC? Oh, I love? Well, there's obviously Quincy. And then there's Isle of Sodor. Thane. Thane is another one that I really like. I'll do easily made after. There's Isle of Sodor, Quincy, Thane, and then Sir Wallins and Mammoth. Those are probably my top 5, just because I really love how they came out. Like, oh my god. A bonus would probably be Titanic, just because it's Titanic. But yeah, okay. Easiest made. No, it's fine, little brother. I can do that. Easiest made. I think by far the easiest was probably my novelty. Probably. So this is my novelty. She's definitely probably the easiest one that I've ever made. Just because it's a little chassis. John Bull. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It was honestly probably way too easy. But yeah, she exists. Then another one. Honestly, most of these are fairly easy that I made. My next one would probably have to be Theo, just because like he was so simple. Theo, probably my simplest chassis conversions. Then there's probably the flying bed stand. Another easy one, just a few pieces of cardboard. Or Mark V. Otherwise, the other two would probably go to like my repaint customs, because those are just like simple, no modification repaints. So yeah. Top 10, but I changed it to top 5. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Smallest Thomas customs. Ooh. Well, smallest would probably have to be my Bill and Ben, at least for like standard, I guess. So this is technically like my realistic Bill and Ben. I mean, they're all right. They are definitely way too small, at least compared to the other engines, because, well, maybe. I guess here's them compared up to Thomas. Okay, maybe they're not too out of scale. They just look a little funky. I definitely do still plan to keep these guys. I'm probably take their funnels, but I definitely do intend to redo these guys. So, but in technicality, the smallest customs are probably my Arsdale fleet. So I've got them right here. So these are technically the smallest, but they're not wooden railway. So these are just basically repainted minis. Sorry, there's a lot of hair. They're on a shelf, and they really like to collect dust. So let me just get the strands of hair out of here. Sorry. So yeah, here's technically all of them. I've got all the main engines, and then I got some rolling stock back here. So yeah. Yeah, real life. Yeah. But yeah, those are technically my smallest customs. So, yeah. put these guys back. Messing up too much. Yeah, they look great. Birdie? How is Birdie? He's fine. I think he's still in the bucket. Oh, no, he's upside down. Yeah, he's right here. I still haven't used him. Welcome, by the way, American. So, ever thought of making Johnson the Red Engine? Is that one engine from the Rower Series that looks like James, but is, like, entirely red? Because if so, maybe. I mean, I was probably just going to call it Julia. Or Julie, like, in the... Oh, God, what was that? There was... Oh, no, I believe it was, The Bad Influence, or Soda's Bad Influence, yeah. The creator had made technically an OC out of it, called Julie, so, yeah. Execute him? Yeah, maybe, I don't know. We go, all right, Terry. Well, it was a pleasure to have you pop in for a little bit. I'll probably still be streaming later. I don't know, maybe. I don't know. How is Ruffy? He's fine. He's just kind of chilling in my bin at the moment. So, yeah. One of the demons from nowhere. Yeah. Okay. So, if you guys have any more questions like that, like what favorite customs, I'd be glad to talk about them. I need something to talk about. Ooh. No, it's fine. I did pull my shoulder, though. It really hurts. Okay. Back to Bradford. I also do have his face already made. It is a cast of the Reg face that I used for Sigmund. Ugh. So, yeah. Turn the camera a little bit. Get my comfy position. So, I think I'll probably finish Bradford tonight. Maybe not, just because he's pretty simple. But I don't know. We might not. I think it's been like a minute or maybe 30 minutes or so since I started. So, do I have a girlfriend? No, I do not. I haven't had one for about a year now, so yeah. Has it been about a year? Yeah, it has been about a year. Yeah. It took me a second because I still talk to her. It's just, I honestly haven't thought about that in a long while. Yeah, it's been about a year since I last broke up with her. I think we're going on a year and a half now, since we broke. Yeah, I won't get into the reasons why, just because that's, like, really personal. But, yeah, it's been about a year and a half, so. Does Natalie still exist in your AU, or is she erased? Yeah, she kind of just, like, died. Mainly just because I was bored. Natalie was a board custom that I never really intended to do anything with. It's kind of like Athos, Porthos, and Aramis. I don't intend to do much with them, but I still made them look pretty good. So I just have them in my museum, or at the Vickerstown Museum in my canon. A lot of my custom engine, or OCs, are just, like, museum pieces. Because that's the only real excuse that I have for them to exist. Like, there's, Celestine. She, yes, is a museum engine, but she also does go on the track or whatever. But then there's Sir Wallens. Not, like, permanently static. He does basically chill at the museum forever. And then there's Klaus and Sigmund. There are static displays on a museum in Germany, so yeah. Okay. Can I just say my favorite engine, Thomas? It's Gator, just because? Yeah, honestly, I like Gator. He's a cool concept character. I liked him. Are you planning on doing remakes? Maybe, maybe not. I kind of said in a comment, or like a reply into a comment in my put it aside audio story, that well, I do still enjoy making videos for you guys and all that. I've kind of moved away from actually like filming stories and actually doing remakes like that. Because I just find making customs and audio stories to be a lot more fun in terms of like just production wise. Because I really love making customs. I can make customs all day, every day. But I also do like writing stories, because not only is it a bit of a distraction from school, I trust me, mom, or because she's probably watching. I don't spend all my time on that. Um, but yeah, it's just a lot more fun to actually write stories and to record an audiobook. So I might do remakes in the future. I might. It is a very, very heavy might. But yeah. Just realized I had another clash. Let's see, the personality I gave Natalie, she was like, what, like a stuck-up bitch that worked at a coal mine, or that inspected coal. Let's just say she, I don't know, let's say she got too pompous and was, like, buried in coal or whatever, and then she was eventually scrapped or whatever, because who needs a O2O? So, yeah. Bradford, yeah. I mean, that's was his basically entire character, so, yeah. Okay. First Pepsi of the night, boys. Let's go. You know what? Sure. Yeah. we can pull that. Pull a soda or Fallout explosion thing. Yeah, that works. I think I'm gonna do one more coat of thread, just cause. Alright. Let's see. I also did think about getting into music too. Like maybe creating a channel where I just basically do covers of songs and maybe write music, because I have a feeling that we're gonna start my friends and I are gonna start a band apparently. There's no feeling. It has been decided apparently that we are gonna start a band. So yeah, that might be fun. So I think maybe I won't advertise the channel, just because I plan to maybe show my face or whatever, where I just cover songs like Frank Sinatra, Bing Crosby, the Ink Spots, and some more modern artists, just because I have a lot of fun singing, to be honest. And I have the 3-month subscription or scholarship to music school for vocal lessons, and yeah, I don't know, maybe not, I have no clue. Type that's a joke. Yeah. Hello, Silverlink, welcome. Romania, no clue what you're trying to type there, Romania, or Romana. I might Romania. Romania. I don't know if there's a specific. It looks like Romania, but there could be a specific way you say that. That's why I started there. But welcome, I guess. I have no clue what you said. Yeah, it looks like Romania. I could be butchering that though, so my bad. Bradford is more developed. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Alright, gonna shake up the white so I can get the handlebars on. I should do that. I think I'm gonna use a toothpick instead. Just make it simpler on myself. I do still need to buy some more filament for my label maker too. That way I can get names on the bottom of these things. Instead of just having like a black bottom or like the wrong name on it. I'm pretty sure Fred, Narrow Gauge Fred, has just like a circus chassis nameplate under it, so I gotta fix that. Anyway. Let's see. Get this white line on. Also, I might as well do an ad. I probably said this before at the start of the stream, but this 3D print is from Nick TF89. I've bought quite a few prints off of him, and they are honestly really high quality. Bradford is one of the more recent ones that he's got, but he has Troublesome Trucks, the China Clay Cars, brake vans, 4-plank trucks, 7-plank vans. He's got a lot that are really good and like fit the wooden railway scale or the wooden railway aesthetic. So highly recommend him in terms of like if you want a already made shell like this to buy some stuff from him. Tom Toys Universe. I did a little bit. I think I played when it was like just starting out, where everything was like really empty, just because they were developing the game. I thought it was all right. It's definitely not one of my favorites, but I mean, if I played it with some other people, it'd be fine. I don't know. It's all right, I guess. I haven't played it in like forever. I know it has been really updated. But yeah, it's all right. Ones I do play are Soda Online. Speaking of which, I hate Soda Online a little bit. Not just because the creator. I know I know the creator's a shit person, but I just hate it mainly because of Mattel. But I just hate how all of my stuff got erased. Like, not my Game Passes. I still have my Game Pass stuff. But it's like I worked so hard to get every job engine, and it was gone in 24 hours. Not even 24 hours. It was gone in like 5 minutes. So I kind of I haven't touched the game in a little bit since, just because I don't want to do all that again. I spent so much time trying to get every single engine, and now I have to do it all over again. But yeah. Hello, Thomas. Welcome. Yes, hello, Alex. Welcome back. Yeah. What's another Thomas game I do? There's Solar Simulator. But the one thing I hate about Solar Simulator is that it's so big. Like, you end up going for, like, hours in just one direction just to make it to Crovan's Gate. Like, I feel like that game is way too big. Like, it's good that it's accurate, but it's like, holy shit, why does it take 10 fucking minutes to get from Knapford to Elsbridge? Like, shit. Okay, well, not Elf's Bridge, but like, what's another thing across? To get to Kildane, yeah, there it is. Like, oh my god, it takes so long to get somewhere in that game. And to find all the engines too, which I think is a cool concept, honestly. But it's like, oh my god, where are they? Ugh. So, it's still a good game. It's very CGI accurate, so. Which honestly I really like. Yeah. Would I recommend it for filming? Probably not. Just because whenever you change a face, there's like a cloud of smoke in front of the face, which I get is part of the aesthetic, which is kind of fun. But when it comes to filmmaking and you go to switch a face, it's like, ugh, gotta wait until the smoke cloud goes away or whatever. But yeah, still a good game. I like it. Honestly, though, I haven't been playing too many Thomas games. I've been playing General Quarters recently, and that's like a warship game, or it's like a war game or whatever. It's honestly really fun. I've gotten very good at shooting down planes. Play Rock Showdown Simulator with a half Robux. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think they're ever gonna release it as one, like, non-payable game. Like, I think it's just gonna be a pay-to-play the entire time. Because it's been out for almost, I think, 2 years now, and they haven't, like, given any updates on when it was gonna go, like, public. So, I think Soda Simulator is honestly just gonna be... Or, well, it's called Tracks to Nowhere, I guess, now, but I honestly don't think it's ever gonna go free, so, which honestly, fine, I respect the hustle, but I mean, yeah. Let's see, I think it's grinding so online. That is a bit excessive. Yeah, well, with Soda Online's grinding, like if you get into a system like the drums job, like that is so easy if you have like a bowler. Because Bowler can literally pull anything up Gordon's Hill. So if you get a Bowler or a D199 and you have like maybe 150 conflats or whatever, you could easily collect a ton of barrels, get them up the hill to the airport, and get like, I think it's like 15k cash in one go. So the drums is definitely the best job to play, or to do. It's just like, oh, we gotta take so much money to get the engines. So, did you see that? Angie, the truck has a mom, and also my kid in there. So, yeah, probably. I don't have a lot of, or I haven't watched Thomas in like so long. Like, I think it's been like 3 years since I last watched a Thomas episode. So, yeah. Yeah. No, row scale. I like row scale sometimes. It's just like, sometimes if you have too long of a train or like a too weak of a train, the cars just like derail and then it glitches everything out. And it is like so annoying. Like, I get it's fine, too long of a train, but like you should be able to pull at least 10, 15 cars without like flipping over or whatever. So, I don't know. I think row scale's okay. Let's see. Now, I don't know what I want to do about the side ports here, because they are darker shade. They are like a darker shade of green on him. But I don't know if I want to do that. Maybe. I don't know. I feel like All Engines Go was meant to be less like train stuff and just like talking trains do silly little things, which is like fine. But I mean, like, come on. I don't know. I just hope for the 80th they actually do something related to like the classic stuff. Maybe not classic, but just like CGI again. Because I'm not gonna lie, I honestly liked the seasons when they first transitioned into Thomas or CGI Thomas. Like, y'all are shitting on the Brenner era of CGI, and I thought that shit was goated. Not gonna lie. Brenner era CGI Thomas is fucking fire. Yeah. Any more steam engines for Roscalo? Well, that's just when people make their own models, yeah. Watching every Thomas episode of the movie. Oh, yeah. It honestly is an interesting concept. I think... Because I remember going through every episode and watching them. But I think I stopped when Emily was introduced in like season 8, I think. I think I only got to season 7 on my like Thomas rewatch because that was like the good stuff, but I don't 100% remember. The discussions of Brenner is okay, maybe I wouldn't say it's better than the classic, but it honestly was a lot more fun for early CGI. Like the Hit era. Oh no, was that Hit? No, Hit was season 7 to 12 or 8 to 12. Yeah, that was 8 to 12. Brenner. Yeah, Brenner was the early CGI, right? I might be wrong. Well, then who did the later seasons? I don't remember. But I wouldn't say classic is worse than, or I wouldn't say Brenner is better than classic. Because I mean, it's the Brenner era. Like, come on, or it's the classic series. Come on. I don't know though. I'm just a humble Thomas YouTuber who does stupid or does funny little train choo-choo stuff. Where's that green that went? I had a green. It would be perfect for this. It's the same. I think it's olive green. Miller. There it is. Yeah. Oh, okay. So then, yeah, the nitrogen era I think is pretty good. I don't know why I was thinking Brenner. Either way, it's the earlier CGI, which is good. I forgot about the Miller era. It was like right on the tip of my tongue too. Sorry. Sorry. My dad said that today unironically, and it was really funny. Like I just hear him in the shop saying, "I'm just gonna hawk to it." It was so fucking stupid. God. Oh, nice. Where is that green? I swear I had it. Where'd you go? I need it. Yeah. What's the green? Oh, is that it? Aha! It is it. There we go. This is the green that I was talking about. Okay. I can pee to Oh, I gotta stretch out my leg. That's the one bad thing about my desk. Not a lot of leg room. I also have like my house key. I don't know why that's on the desk. Throw that on my bed. Alright, I caved. I'll paint them. Paint the side port things here. I know there's a name for them. What are these like side things called? I know they're not vents. They look like little windows, but I don't remember what they were called. So if anyone knows, I would greatly appreciate it if you could tell me. Because I have no clue what these things are. Because I also remember someone saying them a while back in a video, but I don't remember what video it was. so I can't go back and look for them. Yeah, it was just like so stupid because he was like, he kept missing the stud in the garage where we were working because he was trying to hang a shelf in there, and he said, I'm just gonna hawk to it and just, or I'm gonna hawk to it and just fucking drilled. Like, he didn't even care if he was on a stud or not. So, I mean, it wasn't a heavy thing either. It was just like a little shelf thing for like a small thing of tools. But I was just so stupid. I don't blame him though. It's been going around for a while now. It's just, I found it funny. What's good, big city? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the live stream. Right now, since you are new, I am working on a Bradford. So, enjoy that or whatever. It is Mr. Big City Engine. Yes, it is. I love your stuff, by the way. Figured I'd say that just because I have seen a few of your videos. I do love your stuff. Customs are really good, too. Let's see. All right. Let me actually Google what these like side things are. I know that there's something. God, why is my volume all the way up? God damn. Or Big City Studios, my bad. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. Okay. Let's see. Like a life-side house. Yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Oh, also that Knapford station is like the best thing that I've ever seen too. Sorry, it just clicked in my head. Yeah, that Knapford, oh my god, dude, that is like so good. Like, Jesus. God, I think I might redo my Knapford just to have something like that. Like, oh my god. Yeah, it just clicked in my head because I remember seeing something from you and I couldn't remember what it was, and it was the Knapford station. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that is honestly fire. God. I don't know, but I like my Lego one, so I don't know. Yeah. Okay. What are the vents? Let's see. It took me a bit of a week. Yeah, honestly, that is worth the time. I think mine took maybe a month just because I had to get the like parts and whatever. Because I had to. Sorry, I'm trying to text at the same time I'm talking or type. Yeah. The parts that really took a lot of time was getting the window pieces to create the canopies. That was just, oh my god, that was so hard to get them all. But yeah. Defense. Oh, they're called torpedoes. Oh. Wait, is that what they're called? Torpedoes? Maybe not. They are torpedoes. Oh, that's what they're called. Okay, I didn't realize that's what those were called. Okay. That's kind of a funny name for them. Torpedoes. Yeah. Oh, yeah, the Vickerstown station, too. Yeah. I've been thinking about making a Vickerstown for the longest time, too. Oh, God. Okay, yeah, so those are just called torpedoes. Oh, that's cool. Ooh. So they are vents. Okay. I don't know why I didn't think they were vents. Oh, wait, that's why. So I wasn't sure. Anyway. Yeah. Vickerstown took me even longer. Yeah, I bet, dude. Like, it is fire. I remember, I think, oh, that's why I thought they were windows, because they have a little window on them. Sorry, I just lost my train of thought. Yeah, I was gonna make my Vickerstown last year, and it was, like, so big. Like, I think I tried to get, like, an accurate, like, track layout, so I had to have 2 sets of track on one, 2 sets of track on the other, and all the way down with, I think, the 16 platform? Or 16 pieces of track, I think it was? No. 8 track platform, or layout, yeah. And I tried to have these, like, massive platform spaces like they are in the show, and oh my god, that thing spanned my entire fucking table when I tried to lay it out. So I kind of put that on the back burner. So I might do it again, though. I have no clue. Hello, Bromine. Welcome. Should I do a video? Honestly, yeah, you should. Like, that... that would be such a cool idea, dude. I guarantee you a lot of people would be more than happy to see it. I know I would. Like, I just recently started watching your stuff, too, just because I recently found you. Not, like, recently, but you know what I mean. But I would gladly watch a video on all your custom destination stuff, so, yeah. Okay, back to Bradford. Why is it cut off? That's annoying. Okay. God, the only holdback I really have when making the giant Vickerstown is I don't have space. Like, my Napper or my Tidmouth Sheds is, like, massive. And that barely fits on my shelf, so I don't know if I have enough room for it. Oh, I haven't showed you guys my or my Tidmouth Sheds, have I? Oh, I only showed people on Twitter. Okay, you guys gotta give me a minute to set this up. I completely forgot to show you guys. Okay. So let me clean up my paintbrush. I'll turn my light on. I finished this, like, maybe almost 2 weeks ago, 3, 4. And it's just been sitting on my shelf. So I will grab it here, and I will show you guys, because it is honestly real cool. And it is made out of wood, too. Okay, maybe not entirely made out of wood, but it's still enough of wood. So here it is. So this is my Tidmouth Sheds. Sorry about the mess. It is, like, very messy here. Sorry about that. So yeah, it's got a lot of track in there. But yeah, took me quite a while. So the roof is detachable and made out of cardboard. Just because this was an afterthought, because originally, when I made the roof, I wanted to... Sorry, I gotta breathe here. I'm talking too fast. When I originally made it, I wanted it to be like a big arch instead of a point, just to be different, but I didn't... or I miscalculated how much it'd be, so... yeah... I went with the pointed roof instead. So the roof is made out of cardboard. It's basically just 2 things of cardboard stuck together and, like, put together at the top there. So that just comes off there. Then these top parts, that's just another thing of cardboard. And when I put the roof back on, it actually holds onto this little ledge there. So, yeah. Ledge, there it is. But yeah, here's the inside. So I think there's 16 stalls, including these up here, and this was all cut out with my CNC, or with my school's CNC machine. So wait, is there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, there's 16 stalls, including the 3 at the front there. So, yeah. This little center beam in here honestly doesn't do too much. It's mainly there for decorative purposes because I didn't think it would need it, which it does. So, yeah. I also noticed that this is coming out too. But yeah, this just kind of supports it a little bit better. The turntable does turn because it is a turntable. So I think there's a piece of plastic under here. No. But there was a thin piece of plastic under there to reduce friction. But yeah. Here in the corner here, here's a little building, like a works hut thing. I don't know. I said it was in my Great Horses of the East audio story, so I just added it. The doors do open. That just holds them shut. Make the roof of all my stations. Yeah, that's what I was thinking there too, with mine. So, yeah. And the engines do. Okay, most of the engines do make it around this corner here. The only engines that have a hard time are the engines with 3-wheel chassis. The main reason for that is one that I hadn't intended for. But when the front wheel goes around the corner, the middle wheel catches on this little edge here, so it ends up lifting the engine a little bit. It's not too bad over there, but it does definitely look like it shifts to the side a little bit. But engines with like bogies, like Mighty Mac here, they'll go easily around it. So yeah, these guys work perfectly fine. So yeah, I only painted the other side gray just because you wouldn't see this side. Because what I wanted to do in the future is make a big Tidmouth Station set. So only this side would really be visible. Same with the front. That's why I didn't paint the back and the other side. So yeah. The Northwestern nameplate here. That was just kind of another detail I thought would look kind of nice. Like I figured it's the big shed. It holds all of the Northwestern's prized engines. So why not have a name plaque or a name board for it? Sorry, I'm just trying to make that. So I just printed this out. Northwestern Railway, serving the West since 1914. So yeah, I plan to put a little hut here and then the coach shed on this side. So yeah, that would be my Tidmouth sheds. It does look real good on the inside too. But if you want to see that, go to my Twitter, because I have a video on that on Twitter. So actually, I think, yeah, this is the side that I was on. So there's like a specific way to put this on. Yeah, okay. And it is very flimsy. I really should have done this out of wood, because there is a gap on the side there. But it's not too bad if you just kind of readjust a little bit. So yeah, that's my Tidmouth sheds. Official wooden, maybe not, just because this thing would probably cost at least a good $100-something bucks. Reminds me of Tidmouth Station. Yeah, exactly. I want to do something like what he did. But with my Tidmouth, instead of having the multiple canopies like he does, I want like a giant canopy one, where it's just like one big oval canopy thing, like in some of the Railway Series images, and just use that as my Tidmouth, because I really like that one. And with my Series 2, my series is more Railway Series inspired, because I really like the Railway Series. So that's why this is my Tidmouth sheds instead of the normal multiple berth Tidmouth sheds. Just because I really like this. So, yeah. I gotta find a way to fix this roof. It's really not wanting to stay, apparently. So, like I said, I really should have done this out of wood and actually put effort into it, but I was just so excited. So, you live and you learn. Maybe. Hold on, I gotta put some stuff back in, because it's shifting on me, apparently. So, get the roof back on. And yeah, it is very flimsy too, so it's another downside of it. There, she's on. Just had to take a minute, so. It's also kind of heavy. Like, it's got some weight to it, but it's also not, like, breaking back heavy. So that's another good point of it. So yeah, that's my titmus sheds. Yeah. I'll turn the light back off. That took me maybe about 2 weeks just because I had to wait for every class period, so. God. Would you make a custom gator? I mean, maybe. I mean, I don't really need to. Because I already have the, I think it's like, what is this? Early Mattel gator. So I've already got this gator. So I think this gator's honestly pretty good. Yeah. So this is the first time I've actually been talking for a long while. Story of 3 different sheds. Oh, yeah. Need to take a second to breathe. Okay. So let's go back into this. It's actually a back to film or painting Bradford here. I took a bit of a sidetrack there. Okay. So just do another coat on here. Go. Underrated character? Maybe. Depends on who you talk to. I honestly think Gator was an okay character. Like, I mean, sure, he did his thing. And I could see him being fun. But I just don't see him as, like, a good, underrated character, to be honest. Like, he was there, he did his thing, made his purpose or whatever. But, I don't know. Wasn't really for me, to be honest. Also, wasn't Gator, like, a, like, Chinese design? Like, I'm kind of surprised he didn't make an appearance in Big World, Big Adventure. Because, I mean, if he was in, like, I think he was either Japanese or Chinese, like, basis. I can't remember. They could have totally introduced him or, like, showed him off in Big World, Big Adventure. So, I don't know. Sunny is underrated. I haven't seen the episodes with Sunny, so I really can't, like, say too much. But I just kind of seeing what people have said and, like, what he looks like. I don't know, to be honest. Like, a 17th or an 18th century, no, 19th. An 1800s locomotive in modern day Sodor with robots. It's just kind of like, okay. Because honestly, I feel like they ran out of, like, unique engine classes to really, like, make into characters. Because you got the Blue Ridge, which is which is Sam. You got Gator. You got Dennis. Dennis, I'm pretty much sure was an accident. But essentially, you got a lot of unique characters that they kind of ran out. So, Colombian, really? Okay. Huh. I guess they could have still showed him in Big World, Big Adventure, because I think they went down to Cuba. Was that Cuba? No, that was Kenya. No, maybe. No, that was... Oh, no, they went to Mexico, that's why. Or no, was that Brazil? Where did they go? It was with Carlos. I think it was Mexico. Yeah, Mexico. I guess I could have still brought him to Cuba. Or Colombia. Well, to me, Gator is just another version. Yeah, he really was, to be honest. There's not much to Gator, honestly. How about a Cab Forward Thomas character? That's just Lexi. Lexi was the American Cab Forward. Which I honestly don't see why she was in America. Or UK then, because she's an American engine. Granted, it was experimental, but I mean, like, you're in Britain. Or, yeah, you're in Britain in, like, the 19th century. So, like, why are you here? But I guess I can't be talking too much because there's an American engine in my canon that was a British engine. So, yeah. Cab Forward is like AC-12 class. Oh, I've never seen that class. Hold on. AC-12 class. AC-12 class. Oh, yeah, no, that would just... Oh, God. Yeah, I don't... I honestly don't think they would have ever done this. It looks too much like Sam, really. Like, they already had one big articulated locomotive with Sam. That I really don't think they would do this. I mean, it's a good idea. But, like, this is an American engine. And, like, what would be the purpose of this thing being on Sodor? Or in the UK for any reason? Like, with Titanic, at least he was a British-built concept design. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe not. It's just like the 9F Cab Forward. A split cardboard tiles? Oh, interesting. Yeah, a lot of time, definitely. A lot of trial and error for the rendering. So, God. Yeah. Let's see. God, I have not talked like this in a while, or at least this much. Okay, let's get back to Bradford. I think Marlon would have been 10 times more interesting. Yeah, honestly, that would probably be pretty cool. But I feel like Mattel wouldn't ever do that just because, like, it's Thomas, the tank engine. You're not meant to have, like war in it. Like, I'm pretty sure they never mentioned a war going on in fucking Sodor. No, I get what you mean, though. It would have been a lot better for his character. But honestly, I don't really hate Merlin too much. I honestly just hate Lexi. Like, oh, shut up. She's so annoying. Lexi's the only real one that I hate, to be honest. Just because she's so annoying. Like, I get it's her character, but, oh, shut up. I don't know. I could just be a Lexi hater. One of the two, probably. Oh, damn. I got rid of the section ability I had. Damn, that was a fun ability. Oh, well. Okay. Well, honestly, there's not... Okay, maybe I could clean up his little side ports here, but there's honestly not too much else to Bradford. Except his face, of course. If Merlin was the only experimental engine... Yeah. Honestly, though, I honestly didn't hate JBS. Like, I thought it was a pretty cool concept. The songs were songs. But I really didn't hate JBS. I thought it was cool. Yeah. Yeah, it could be better version of Login Locos, yeah. But then again, I didn't hate the Login Locos either. Like, I didn't hate or Misty Island Rescue. I thought that movie was kind of funny. I like that one. I have 2 seasons on the Thurthan studio. Okay, cool. Nice. But yeah, I honestly didn't hate the Login Locos. Like, I get why everyone else hates them, but I just don't. Like, I thought it was a funny movie. I liked it. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like it should have ended there, yeah. Like, that's a good, like, final resting spot for it, but realistically, Thomas wasn't gonna die out or stop then. I don't know, it might be dying out now with the recent stuff, but, yeah, I didn't, yeah. But then again, I haven't seen stuff past JBS, so I don't really have too much of an opinion on that, so, yeah. Anyway, back to Bradford. Just kind of touching up his greens here. After I do that, I think once I get his face done, he's gonna be pretty much done. Like, there's not much to this guy. I might make a custom Samson, maybe, just because I like Tug's concept of him being a different steam engine instead of Barkley. Because realistically, I don't think that engine would ever, like, be in the war or whatever. So I think I might just take it, or make a tender engine Samson. Like, I'll get the Samson's face, slap that on whatever class Tug suggested, and just go with that, so. Miss Island Rescue? Yeah. Should take a break after year 2. Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. Oh, Bradford, I think, was honestly a pretty interesting concept. Like, there's not a lot. Actually, there wasn't ever another brake van character except for Toad. Like, Toad was the only brake van character there was. I mean, there was the spiteful brake van, but yeah, it was just really just my main guy, Toad. Yeah. Nice, yes. All right. Well, I guess I could do a layer of green at the bottom of him to show that little green streak he has. But I kind of want to go with the trains model where it doesn't have that. I think I'm going to do that. Never got any March. Yeah, he really didn't. That's why I was glad when Nick came out with his 3D printed Bradford. Well, it's not LMS brake van, sorry. But yeah. But as a little child. Yeah, who actually gained respect for engines, yeah. I don't know. Yeah. I'm just also noticing how tall this guy is. Like, Jesus, I didn't realize how tall this guy was. I think he's honestly taller than Thomas. Oh, would you look at that, he is. Yeah. Interesting. What do you think, Mr. Coach? Yeah, I think it's cool. Start whenever you want to start it, basically. Okay, now to paint his face, which honestly I think is a bit big. Or at least, like, thick, maybe. Yeah, it's honestly a pretty thick face. I think I might try and shave off no, because then if I shave off a little bit, he's not gonna look good. Okay, well, I guess I'm going with this face size, so I will stick a toothpick into him. Don't take that out of context. And then That is very well done for some reason. Then, okay. I actually like that toothpick. There, I have stuck a toothpick into the back of his head. I will grab this little bit that fell, because I can still use this little bit as a small paintbrush. Alright, I also don't know when I'm going to end stream, maybe in a little bit. I don't know. I need to go. Yeah, it was a pleasure to have you, Alex. I will definitely probably finish Bradford tonight, so, yeah. I think, though, after I put this first coat on Bradford's face, I might end stream, just because, I mean, it is getting a little late, and I know some of you guys gotta go. So, really up to you, guys. I wouldn't mind streaming a little bit longer, but if you guys want to end as soon as I finish the first coat on his face here, it's, like, perfectly fine. 15 minutes? Okay, yeah, we can do 15 minutes, yeah. I wouldn't mind doing that. What do you guys say? 15 more minutes? Be about 9:45 for me, so. Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing that. What do you guys say? Sorry, I just gotta take a breather. I talk a lot on stream. I've noticed that too. It just gets, like, awkward, like, when I'm not talking, so. Yeah, anyway. 9:30 where I live? Yeah, same here. Alright, we can do more then. I would put on music, but I really can't because of copyright. So. It looks a bit dark, honestly. It's the same gray that I'm using for the base. That's how dark this was. Maybe it's about the same shade. Oh, yeah, it is a little darker, but it's actually a gray this time. Oh, if only I could go back and redo my sort of castle face, because his face turned out a little blue, to be honest. Yeah. Well, I know you guys don't mind just because you're, like, the viewers, but my voice gets, like, tired really, like, a lot when I talk a lot, so like, it just feels like my tongue and, like, mouth is starting to get tongue-tied, so yeah. Soda Dog Chimes? I don't think I've actually seen that one, to be honest. I've been meaning to watch Soda Dark Times, I just haven't gotten around to it. Let's see. Yeah, I really wish I did my Sordar Castle face in this color, because I don't want to redo Sordar Castle's eyebrows, because those things came out great. Like, Sordar Castle's face is probably the best painted face that I've ever done, like, in forever, so I really don't want to mess that up again. Oh, that's right, I gotta fix Neil's funnel. That's right. I knocked into his funnel a while back, and I nearly clipped it off of him, so it's been hanging on by a little strip of glue. So I gotta fix that real quick. Yeah. Here's Neil, the old custom. How many LNER engines? I'd have to count. Alright, give me a second. We got one with canon characters. Well, not canon. Okay, I might as well just do non-canon then. Let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. No, 12, because you got the J50. 12. Yeah, only 12, to be honest. I don't have that many, surprisingly. Yeah. With OCs, it's 12, 13, 14, 15. 15, yeah, 15 with OCs. Yeah. So honestly, I don't have too many LNER engines. Oh wait, no, there's Alfred, so 16, 17 with my blue Alfred too. So yeah, only about 17. Unless I'm missing someone. No, 17. Yeah. So not too many, honestly. Little box engines, yeah. This guy is definitely an old one. I might redo this guy, to be honest. Because, I mean, he's like lopsided. I only wanted to do this custom because I saw Dax's Neil, and I thought it was like so cool. And I wanted one for myself, so I made one for myself. But this guy is like falling apart at the seams here. Yeah, he is literally a box, so yeah, I don't know. I might redo him just because, like, Jesus Christ, this guy is old. It's one of my older customs, I know that. I'll just super glue his funnel back on. Yay, you get to sit here for a little bit, Neil. You get to come out of hiding after like 7 years. Nah. So his funnel is glued on now. I will say, though, he is the first open-cabbed engine I made. If you don't count Fred. So, yeah. God, if I could just get Neil up to the standards of my, like, Glenn, I think that would be, like, epicness. Oh, Christ, this guy is old. Poor Neil. Nothing but an old guy. I still love him. So tiny, too. Ah, Christ. I'll put you back, Neil. Don't you worry. Oh, yeah, I still have Mabel, too. Forgot about Mabel. There you go, Neil. Oh, Christ. I've been sitting for a while. I have to go. Alright, NYC. It's a pleasure to have you here. Well, it lasted, so. Yeah. Oh. So, yeah. Alright, let's get another coat on. Yeah, I really wish I did my other engines in this gray. It just looks so good. Granted, it is a little dark, but they won't know. Alright, well, 8-bit. Yeah, you could say that. Alright. Let's see. Oh, I recently saw Elvis this last weekend. The 2022 one. Oh my god, that thing is so good. Like, the production quality on that, and Austin Butler, oh my god. His performance was, like, really good. He really sounded like Elvis, which is so weird. But yeah, the production quality, too, it was so good. I had recently watched Bohemian Rhapsody before that, and Elvis was so much better. Not only longer, but it was just like was so much better in terms of quality. Not saying Bohemian Rhapsody was bad, but yeah, it was so much better than Bohemian Rhapsody with Queen. So, yeah. Let's see. Well, I think I'm in stream. I know they said like 15 minutes and some 10, but I know that people do have to leave, so I think I'm in stream. So this is where we got on Bradford. Probably should have gotten further, but oh well. Yeah, stop yawning. Alright, so I'm in that and that, so I hope you guys enjoyed this one. In the words of the great Truman, good morning, good evening, and good night. I will see you all in the next one. So goodbye.